Let's see the concept of debit and credit with the help of one example. Suppose there is one person who is a Ram, named Ram. He is having 1 lakh rupees. He wants to start a business. So he imagine a business of selling and purchasing of clothes. This is the business which he wants to do. First thing you have to understand that this business and the Ram, these two are different persons. If we see today, in this business there is no assets and no liabilities. So there is no liabilities in this business and there is no asset. This is totally blank. Now suppose the Ram, the owner, gives 1 lakh rupees or put 1 lakh rupees, this 1 lakh rupees into the business. So the business will get a cash of rupees 1 lakh. At the same time, this business has the liability to repay this 1 lakh to the owner, that is the Ram. So the liability of the business is 1 lakh rupees. To know how the business is doing, whether it is doing good or it is doing bad, the business we prepare two statements. That is, one is the balance sheet. This is at any point of time it is prepared, and there is one more statement, profit and loss account. Profit and loss account is prepared for a period, for example 1 year, and balance sheet is prepared at a point of time. For example, balance sheet here we will see what is the balance sheet, and at the end of year we will see what is the balance sheet. So this is opening balance sheet and this is closing balance sheet. Now in the business, suppose he purchases goods worth rupees 40,000 and sells the goods at 90,000. Apart from these two transactions, he also pay the rent. Suppose he pays the rent of rupees 10,000 and also pays the salary and wages of rupees 20,000. Now these are the transaction which he has done throughout the year. So finally at the end of the year we have to see what is the profit made by the business. To calculate the profit, we prepare profit and loss account. This is very simple. All the income will be written all the income will be written on the right hand side. All the expenditures will be written on the left hand side. This right hand side is called credit side, and this left hand side is called debit side. Let's see what is the profit earned in this business by the Ram. Sale is an income, so I will write sale on the right hand side. Purchase is expenditure, so let's say purchase 40,000 rupees, we will write left hand side. Rent we will write left hand side being a expenditure. Salary and wages, this is also expenditure, 20,000. So we can see that profit and loss is nothing but an account which has two sides, left hand side and right hand side. Left hand side we call debit side, right hand side we call credit side. Now we can easily calculate the profit. So the profit is 90,000 income and 40 plus 10, 50 plus 20, 70. So 90 income, 70 expenditure. So balance, this is balance, which is nothing but the profit earned during the year, is 20,000. Now this profit, to whom this profit belongs? This belongs to the owner. Finally, we can prepare the balance sheet at this point of time. That is, at the end of the period, how the balance sheet will look like, we can see now. At the opening, the balance sheet, if we prepare the balance sheet at the opening, that is at the beginning of the year, we can see there was a cash of 1 lakh, that is assets, and there was a liability in the form of capital introduced by the RAM of 1 lakh. So this was the balance sheet at the beginning. The total of balance sheet was 1 lakh. Now at the end of the year, because of the profit and because of so many transactions, this balance sheet will be different. We can see the balance sheet now.